Hi, in this video I will show you the next batch of new fountain pens I have purchased recently. They are 6 of the 7th because I haven't gotten the 7th one. I applied for a refund because they forgot to pack it. They are all pens, fountain pens from China, and they were packed from another. I got it from another seller than the last time, just because there are so plenty of them. So they were these actually. While the previous ones you could watch in my previous videos, the previous batch was packed in boxes like these. This seller sent them only in a bubble envelope, and another envelope wrapped all these pens around, and they were packed only separately in foils like these. So no boxes, but no damages except for that the 7th pen wasn't packed at all, wasn't there, and which is a bummer because it was a Jinhao X 450 with a Zebra G nib for copper lead calligraphy, so I wanted to try it, but maybe next time. So anyway, in this short video I will only introduce what I have, and the next for the following videos I will go into detail about each of these. And the first one is something I've never had before when it comes to the nib, basically the whole system, how it works, because this is a rather no-name pen, which the look may be very similar. You may be familiar with its look, because it's like a bit of Lamy, a bit of something else, and I have another pen which is exactly the same, has the same look, but it's marked as Jinhao, and this one is not. So probably there is one factory in China, or they are using the same design, they're producing pens, and they deliver them on the market, and the other sellers, they are marking them with some of their names and sell them as theirs. Anyway, why it's strange for me, because this pen, it's a fountain pen, but it doesn't have a nib that much. All it has is something we know from gel pens or ballpoint pens. There is probably a ball, otherwise it couldn't draw, but this is fed with a regular ink because it comes with a cartridge. This is the bigger, the cartridge has a bigger hole. It's not that 2.5, but it's more like probably 3 or something, 3 millimeters. And so if you want to use ink cartridges, they will fit, but also with that bigger hole here. I'm gonna try, I haven't filled it in yet because I wanted to do this on a video because maybe you are not familiar with that kind of pens, fountain pens, that much, but it's something new to me, so I'm very curious how it works and how it writes. So for now I'm gonna leave it like this. So this is a no-name pen. Another one is Jinhao 65, which is a Mr. Tiny, Mr. Tinny. This is a very thin pen, as you can tell, and quite short. It's only 13.5 centimeters long, and it comes with EF nib, and you can find the same nib in the pen I have reviewed before, which is Jinhao 80. This one is 80. This one is 65, this one is 80. So you get the different body. This one is much thicker. This is plastic. The one on the left, well, it feels like metal. It is made of metal, but it's so light. It's probably something about 15 grams, as much as Jinhao 80 or so. The weight is probably the same. That's how it feels. and the nibs are exactly the same. Yeah, very sharp, very sharp, very thin lines, but very smooth writing pens both. So that's Jinhao 65. I'm gonna talk about later in another video. Another Jinhao another Jinhao model. Actually, I don't know what model number it is. It says Jinhao, and it comes with mine comes with the EF nib, because I love these, and it's plastic. These two are calligraphy pens, because I, like you watched my other videos, I'm very keen on gothic calligraphy, so-called black lettering, and my favorite nib is that, which is 1.5 nib of that kind, very flat, and both of these pens come with that kind of nib. This one is plastic. It's called, it also doesn't have any specific name, so I can't tell you what to search for except for having already the look of it. It's fed with ink, obviously, and it has a converter. There is some problem with alignment in this pen when it comes to the design, the body, the nib, and so on. It's not in a straight line, but I will discuss it later in another video. The other is also a calligraphy pen, which is metal. This one was plastic, this one is metal. It's really beautiful. I was totally like wow when I got it. And it also comes with the exact same looking nib as in the other pen. However, when it comes to writing, I have quite different experiences by using these pens, but I will also give some examples later. So this is the other calligraphy pen, and the last one is a copy of Lamy. I can't remember, is it Safari or something else, but it is a long artistic pen. It's made of plastic, and it is also, I have chosen again the EF nib, extra fine, very thin line. It creates a very thin line, however it feels scratchy, but I've also heard that Lamy also feels very scratchy while writing or drawing. Specifically, I got it for drawing. I illustrate quite a lot with ink, with fountain pens. So this also doesn't come with any certain brand name. Thus, I cannot really redirect you except for looking for, like, by the look, remembering the look and looking. If you want to buy that kind of pen, you're gonna just search based on its look. So the only thing was that this pen is available in two different nib designs. This one is open, it says EF open, and the other EF was hooded, like, let's say, hooded like this. So I prefer this one because when I draw, I like looking at the nib, basically. So here's my another part of my pens collection, and I encourage you to check my other videos, which I will be filming soon, to tell you more about every of these. Thank you. Cheers.